How's it going, everybody? Real quick, I just want to touch on this. I've watched a couple videos on the rocket launchers recently, trying to figure out the best way to do some of it. And I've just been seeing a lot of people complaining about certain things and some random tips and stuff people have been giving. So I'm just going to give... I finished all of the rockets, got all of them gold in one day. I have two of them that are plat right now. I have the Pila and the Joker that are plat. As far as doing other launchers to get them plat, there is an issue going on. So for the RPG, for instance, right, it only requires that you get 10 kill streaks. It says equipment does not count. It also says or vehicles, but my last game I aimed strictly for vehicles, and I blew up 2 tanks. I even got kills. People were inside of the vehicles when I blew them up. I didn't get anything. So it's specifically kill streaks, and the RPG kind of just weans left to right, so it's kind of hard to tell where it's actually going to go. As far as the Strela goes, you're actually going to need 25, and keep in mind, equipment, for whatever reason, is not counting. I don't know if vehicles will count for the Strela, and I'm going to get to why I'm thinking this. So first off, how do you want to level up launchers? I feel like it's pretty easy, so you could just run around blowing people up. And that goes for most of these except the Joker. So we'll go ahead and do the Joker first, and this is actually going to be how you get it plat as well. So you're going to need to level it up. I recommend going into Invasion, and I've seen a lot of people, if you want to level up the Pila, aim for UAVs, stuff that pops up. You're just going to shoot down anything and everything that pops up, right? Now, if you're using a Joker, it takes too long to lock on, and it takes way too long to hit target. You're never going to beat someone else on your team that's using it. Now, if no one on your team is shooting stuff down, by all means use the Joker. You can aim, at UAVs, counters, whatever. And then you also have people that just shoot down counter UAVs with their gun. So I don't think that that's a valid or a good use of your time, fighting people over who gets to shoot down the UAV. And as far as like the Joker, the RPG, the Pila, I mean, as far as all of them go, it seems like if someone gets a VTOL jet, you're looking at 6 to 7 rockets to bring it down. That's a ton. You're looking at just the amount of time it would take you to take it down, whereas if you grab a 100-round machine gun, it's like 120 bullets, that thing's down, it's gone. Don't even look at it, it's dead. So guns are definitely the way to go for shooting down large kill streaks. So you're not going to be a huge use to your team, but that is the downside. So as you know, most of you know, there are crates here, and you can hold up to 3 rockets at any given point. So like on this map, for instance, we're going to come into the back because there's going to be one over here, there's going to be one behind me, and then there's going to be one up ahead, up here. So you can use any of these. So if the enemies start pushing up to your base, I'd fall back there and do them from back there. But the fastest way to level up the Joker and the fastest way to get plat is you're gonna basically just sit somewhere back here. It doesn't really matter where. I also recommend having overdrive or whatever that thing is that allows you to put down 2 ammo crates just so you get unlimited ammo. Or as close to unlimited ammo as you can. Now, what we're looking for back here is we're going to be looking for the helicopters that bring troops in. See it right here? You can actually lock onto this, send your rocket. It's only going to give you half the points that you would get for taking down a UAV. It does only give you 50 points. But no one is shooting these things down. They take a ton of rockets. I tried with the RPG, it took me 3 rockets to bring one of them down, and by then it was trying to fly away. So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to sit in the back, and they have these helicopters. There's going to be one on the left, one in the center, and one on the right, and you're just going to shoot down as many of them as possible. If no one is fighting you on UAVs, yeah, go ahead and shoot them down. Whatever. Go ahead and shoot those if no one's going to try to stop you, right? Now, as far as the Pila here goes, we're actually going to do exactly what I was talking about. We're going to look for UAVs. Now normally these are going to come about 3-4 minutes into the match. They start flying up and everyone starts using them, so then you start shooting all of them down. That's all you need to do. And for platinum, you only need 15. So it's really not that difficult. Now, as far as the other two launchers, right? So we have the RPG, which... Getting kills with the RPG, because all of these, it's going to require you to get 40 kills, right? So the RPG, very easy to get 40 kills, which is running around blowing people up. Strela, same type of thing. Now these two have very, very far zooms. They can be quite annoying when using in close quarters search situations. They're aim down sight, horrible. So you just have to get used to that. The Joker is a bitch. The Joker is a pain in the ass. If you are doing the launchers and like you just started, I'm going to go to private match so I can show you exactly where I'm talking about. Alright, so your best bet, this map. Any time this map pops up, this is the map you're going to use the Joker on. Okay? This is the map that you want to use it on for kills. The other one is the racetrack you can try using, but only really on the outsides. And I highly recommend, if you are doing the Joker, you need to be doing hardpoint. So if you spawn on this side of the map, you can come back here, lock onto the archway right here, and that'll hit the vast majority of the center zone. Now the zone will come over here. Again, if you're approaching it from this direction, it's actually inside of this small square. So you can tag like this brick here, which will hit the blue wall, which people should be spawning at. That's normally where they spawn and then they come running over. Now, if you're trying to get people out of the zone, you can tag, any of these walls really. But if you're coming from this way and you have possession of the zone, I highly recommend that you lock on to the top of the blue wall, because that's where a lot of people are going to be coming from. And the further to the right you can get it, normally the better. Ideally, if you can hit this corner, it'll blow up people that are behind this taking cover as they approach your team. So that'll just blow up everyone over here and fuck them, who cares. The next one, if you're coming out of this spawn over here, obviously, first zone, you're going to send a rocket right on that rubble pile. It'll blow up the entire zone. Now, again, if it goes over there, you can either... And then after you fire that first rocket, most people are going to either die or they're going to move, and then you can come up here and lock on, fire a second one to make sure your team gets it. And you are helping your team. Like, you are holding down the hard point. Now, if you come over here, same basic concept, you can get all those. But if you're having issues, people keep knocking you out all these spots, which was my biggest issue, this building is going to be your friend for a lot of these zones. So what you're basically going to do is, because of how far the rocket goes out in this version of the Joker, you can actually stand right here, tag the bricks all the way over there, and this will not kill you. See, it does go out of the building. That will land right on that zone, and that'll knock out people that are pushing from the other side. This one, there is an open roof, as you can see here, so if you lock onto here, it'll get people that are playing in this room. Also, if you lock over here, it'll hit people playing in this corner room here. So you can technically hit both of those, but you cannot hit inside of the actual zone itself. So the other thing that you could do is place a javelin here, or a javelin right here will hit behind that wall and on this corner, thus stopping people from pushing the zone. If they're spawning back here, you can put a couple rockets over there. The next base is going to be right here. Now this building is completely useless for here because, as you see, you're too close. It normally says you're too close. Okay, last time alright, so you have to be standing for it not to be too close. Alright. But if this is the zone, you can tag anything on here and it's going to kill someone. Anything on here, it's going to blow them up. And, that basically covers almost all the zones, because this last one, obviously, you can tag anything, right? It's the center of this. What you want to look for is this piece right here. That is dead center of the base. A lot of people use this back wall as cover. See? They use this back wall as cover. So if you hit this piece, that's stopping people from pushing from over here. But how many of you have seen someone like sitting right here? Now you hit them, you hit whoever's behind there, and if you aim slightly to the side, like at the blue rug, you'll hit this whole area as well. So you can clear out this whole base. They cannot do anything about it. This is the only map I would recommend using the Joker on. I've tried using it on a ton of other maps. It just does not work. As someone may have noticed, I do have gold for the Riot Shield, and that was from doing the launchers. I did the launchers and the Riot Shield at the exact same time, so I'd fire off my missiles and then I'd run around doing the Riot Shield. Personally, if you're trying to get kills with rockets, you're going to end up dying a lot anyway, so why not just use a shield? I'm going to be doing the knife when I get a chance. I'm sure that they're going to patch the equipment issue. I just don't know when. So if you're wanting to wait on the launchers, I'd recommend getting them gold. It's extremely easy process. But after getting them gold, I find the Pila very easy. I find the Joker very easy. Those are two that you can definitely get. The other two here, I don't know how many of you have used the Strela, but this thing dips like a motherfucker. When you fire it, it just falls out of the sky instantly. So hitting counter UAVs at times can even be annoying, depending on how far away they are. But again, that's up to you guys. I'm probably going to carry it with me, and if a counter UAV goes up, I'll hit it. But that's after I finish the knife, and I'm saving pistols for hardcore. I hope this helps you guys. Now, all of the rocket launchers do require a 2-kill streak, and for the majority of the rockets, the Pila, the Strela, and the RPG, this is going to just come down to luck and hoping. I would do this as soon as physically possible. The reason I am done with these is because I knew everyone was going to start running Bomb Squad. And once people start running that, they're going to start surviving rockets. You need to do these as soon as you can. The Joker, it's just luck. It's just luck. Now, what I would recommend for the class, you're probably going to want spotters so you can kind of see what's going on. Overclock is what I was thinking of with a munitions box, so you can put 2 of them down. That's really useful. The Claymore I just had on because I was getting sick of getting shot in the back when I was doing this the other day. I normally have a drill charge or something on. So the other thing that you're going to see a lot are trophy systems. You're going to see a lot of people running the EOD type thing and then trophy systems. So if you see one trophy system, my recommendation, especially with the Joker, or any of them really, but the Joker specifically on that desert map, throw your flash, throw your drill charge, and then fire both your javelins. If you want to get really fancy with it, fire a javelin, then throw the flash. I would recommend putting something that you can throw a little bit faster on than this, like just throw a normal grenade or something like that, or a thermite. Throw that and then fire the next rocket, and by the time all of these hit, it'll, they won't know what to do. The other thing you can do with how long it takes to javelins is if you fire both your rockets and then you throw both of your equipment, the first rocket will be blocked, both of your equipment will be blocked, and then the rocket hits relatively quick. So you can definitely throw people off. But you want to burn trophy systems as fast as you can. I think they stop 3 projectiles, so you want to just, I hate to say, you just want to throw stuff at them to give, you're just going to give people XP, but you want to get them out of there. You just want to get rid of them. And that's another reason for the munitions box. If you're trying to get 2 kills in one life, having 2 ammunition boxes, that's 4 rockets you get, plus anyone else that puts them down. I mean, it's really nice to have. But I hope this helps some of you guys. The videos I was looking up trying to figure out what to do with the RPG and the Strela, since they don't count anything other than kill streaks, were completely unhelpful. So I hope this is more helpful than what I saw there. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Do your annoying ones first, especially rockets, since everyone's going to be invincible here pretty soon. I'm going to get the knife out of the way since the Riot Shield is already done, and then I'll figure out what the Platinum challenge is for the Riot Shield, and we'll figure out how that goes. But anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.